Welcome back to another instalment of New Zealand's Bird of the Week, where in this video I will be talking about the Whenua Hou diving petrel, birds that with their short rounded wings and tails are well designed for diving activities, as well as flights. I hope you enjoy. Whenua Hou diving petrels, as they are known in New Zealand, are small and dumpy looking seabirds that are around 20 centimeters in length and weighing about 150 grams, around the size of a banana. They are white below and black above, having short necks, wings and tails, alongside a dark capped head with grey feathering behind their eyes, which extends up in some instances like earmuffs. They are nocturnally active at their breeding colonies, with them diving up to depths of 50 meters to hunt for krill, squid and fish, although their proportions are poorly known. When it comes to their general classification, birds were thought to be a population of the numerous South Georgia diving petrels, although differences were noted over time, and were described as a separate subspecies in 2018 based on these differences. Their bill has small differences in their shape, being deeper, as well as them having longer heads, different species of feather lice, alongside subtle colour differences in their plumage, with differences in their habitat preferences also being noted, as New Zealand birds are more commonly found at sea level around sand dunes, whereas their relatives generally breed on high open scree fields, well above the vegetation line. As such, they are now classified as a distinct subspecies, and may in fact be a full one themselves. When it comes to their breeding, birds display the very unique nesting practice of burrowing into sand dunes, the only known petrels known to do so, with the remaining breeding grounds being on Whenua Hou and or Codfish Islands, which gives them their name, which means that due to their unstable nature, it is nearly impossible to access the nests without destroying them in slips. What we do know is that they breed from September through February, with them laying a single white egg which is cared for by both parents. Their population consists of just around 150 through 210 adults, with them being much restricted from what we know from subfossil bones, which indicate that they previously nested on Stewart Island and possibly on Chatham and Macquarie Islands, with their breeding area currently being a tiny strip of beach around 1 kilometre long. This area is thankfully predator-free since 2000, although they still face some big challenges. In 2003, a single storm event eroded a large amount of their dune habitats, collapsing many burrows and killing many birds. Introduced exotic grasses and herbs are also a threat, considering they can choke out the burrows and preventing them from entering. Birds will travel thousands of kilometres to their non-breeding grounds, where they will often stop flying altogether and spend months on or underwater, essentially becoming little tiny penguins. This behaviour however overlaps considerably with vessels, with light pollution potentially causing deck strikes due to their artificial light, and are certainly more vulnerable to it given they're found more so underwater than the loss of their relatives. And with that, I thank you for watching this instalment of New Zealand's Bird of the Week. For next time, you are now able to vote for the Paradise Shelduck, large shelducks that have very distinct sexual dimorphism when it comes to their coloration and sounds. With that, I'll see you next time, whenever that may be.